Okay, here we go. All right, thank you guys for taking a little bit of time out. I keep on thinking it's a Sunday, but it's a Tuesday. My baby girl turned 4 today, so I spent most of the day hanging out with her and playing Barbies and just relaxing. So I'm looking forward to the nice weather that's coming. Megan and I wanted to get you guys together, and those of you that are watching the recording, we wanted to make sure that everybody was kind of privy to what we're learning and why Brooke Hemingway and Emily Gibson are so successful, because it's going to help our team, just like it's helping Jules, because I've been pretty much training her the way they're training me, to jumpstart your business, to get customers and teammates, but most importantly, to change more lives. And that is our goal. So what we're going to take you through today is a little bit about the process. It's not the onboarding process. It's more of the virtual meeting that we're going to be offering people who are, maybe they've been with us for a while, like Quinn, and now they're ready to share, or maybe they just joined us and they have been identified as somebody who wants to pursue the opportunity, okay? So this is the type of stuff we're going to offer them to help them with their business, not only to like I said, to build their team, but to do it quickly, right? Because these are ways to kind of 100% seal the deal, because people care about stories, they care about you, they want to see real people. I think people are looking for connection right now. So a virtual video meeting is kind of nice because you can see people's faces, unless they turn off the camera. But you can make them turn it on. Kidding, you don't have to. Okay, so when somebody signs up or somebody is ready to share, right? The first thing that they do, oh, Jackie, I'm gonna admit her really quick. Okay, the first thing that you do is you make your list, right? You're going to be making your list of potentials that you think could not only use the products, but maybe would be interested in the opportunity as well. People that are influential, people that love people, you know, teachers, social workers, those in, you know, the fitness field. I mean, so many people can excel at this depending on, you know, their network. And then also making a list of people who might need it for health, and you never know if they decide that they want to become an ambassador. But you should have your top 20 be the warm market, right? People that you're going to have your ambassadors do their top 20. Warm market, family, close friends, that they're not going to feel super intimidated to reach out to, right? Because we want to start them off with, hopefully, some people, you know, trying it just because I'm their daughter or I'm their sister, and then but they see that they're you know, they try it and they see how awesome it is. And then you're going to have them reach out to these people on the list. Okay, I sent the messaging Bible to the connection thread. Quinn, I believe I sent it to the thread I just added you to, but I'll send it to you personally, just so you have it. But it's just a great place to reference. You know, it has how to invite people to virtual meetings, how to reach out to people that, you know, have ghosted you or has zero TV, how to reach out to new people. Tons and tons and tons of examples. I encourage you to make them your own, okay? But it's a nice framework to work off of, because sometimes I know I'm like, I don't know what to say, but just make it you, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So don't worry about that too much. Okay, so if we reach out to somebody, right, or we're having our ambassadors reach out to somebody and they get a sure, I'd love to learn more, okay, they are going to invite them to their virtual meeting that they've set up with their sponsor, okay? So you have to set up that virtual meeting with your sponsor, whoever's helping you with that, before you reach out to these have them reach out to their people, okay? Because you need to have a sense of urgency. They encourage you to have your invites no longer than 24 hours before the event. I'm fine with 48 because the longer between the yes and the meeting, the more likely they are to back out or change their mind, right? And so we want to make sure that we, have it close together. Another thing that Brooke and Emily have found to be more beneficial. If you invite them to the virtual meeting, and then you also are going to make sure that they're in healthy and strong. Whenever I say anything to anybody about Plexus, I always say, can I, Elizabeth is on here and Christine, you on here. I always say, I'd love to add you to our wellness community. It's a great place where we get support for taking our products. It's a great community, and you're also able to get tips, meal plans, recipes, exercise tips. And it's a fun community. Again, people are craving community. So it's important that we are giving this to them as an option as well. And then, like I said, you're inviting them to your virtual meeting that you already have scheduled. And then we're doing the virtual meeting. And so Megan and I decided that we were going to just do a mock virtual meeting so you guys understand like what you're inviting your potentials to. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to be reading pretty much from here. They do that too, even though they share their testimonies. They say that they read it a lot. You could probably put it up on the screen so it doesn't look like you're looking down the whole time, but I might because I have not memorized this. This is a framework, okay? You're gonna notice in here, they talk about some things going on right now, like it's $9.95 to join, right? So things like that would have to be changed in some verbiage. And they have other more business focused Zooms, and they have other more health focused Zooms. So, I prefer some of both. And even in their health Zooms, they have that at the end because of how to purchase. But just so you know, this is not the only format. Okay, so the first 2 to 5 minutes of the opportunity meeting is a icebreaker. Okay, so they say that what you're shooting for, here's Carrie, what you're shooting for is at least 6 people on this Zoom with you and your sponsor or whoever is supporting you in the virtual meeting, okay? Somebody else trying to get on? Okay, there we go. Okay, so 6 people. So I'm thinking that you're gonna wanna be reaching out to at least 15, maybe 20 people. Because we all know that like usually we get responses back from 1 out of 3, right? So we have to kind of set that ratio and make sure that we have, at least, 2 to 3 people on there, right? I will do a Zoom if there's only 1 person on there. I'm fine with that. But I think it's important as we move on that we get better and better at inviting and just kind of being flexible with the times. Megan and I also decided that we would love to put 2 virtual meetings in stone in our schedule each month so that people can go to those if they're not able to go to the one that you're having, or, it's more convenient for them. So we will talk about that for June. I can't believe it's June next month. Okay. So this is what the icebreaker is. It says, say, hi, my name is Kate and it's nice to meet you. I would love to hear a little about you. Let's start with, and then you can say, let's start with Kayla. Where do you live? What do you do? And then it says, respond enthusiastically and move to the next participant. How about you? So you're getting to know them. These are small Zooms. So you're not going to be going, or virtual meetings. You're not going to, they are Zooms, but they want you to say virtual meetings. You're not going to be going through 17 people. Now, if you reach out to 15 people and all 15 of them are like, yes, I'll be there, fine, we'll deal with that. Okay, maybe we'll skip the icebreaker. So then the next 3 minutes, the host, whoever's hosting the Zoom, the virtual meeting, will say, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Prior to Plexus, I was a depressed and exhausted mom of 3 who woke up each day worried about how I was going to get through the rest of that day. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's after having my first son, and I struggled for the 4 years leading up to my 3rd baby. From Hashimoto's stemmed a lot of different issues for me. Inability to lose weight, cystic acne, chronic fatigue, inflammation. I had insomnia, and my depression and anxiety were the highest they've ever been. And it's because my body was completely out of whack after the diagnosis that I received. And a lot of the doctors that I went to did not have a solution. They prescribed me medications to help with symptoms, and then medications to help with the symptoms from the medications. And before I knew it, I was on 7 different meds, and I could not lose the baby weight for the life of me, despite diet and exercise. I found Plexus literally while I was delivering my 3rd baby in the hospital. My friend Marla, who I hadn't spoken to in 16 years, posted about Plexus and how it helps with weight loss. And that was something that I really thought, if I could lose the weight, maybe a lot of these things would go away. I know now that that's not true, but that was my thought process then, right? And I was so desperate. I didn't even care what was in it. I was like, I got into like her sample giveaway, and I ended up winning it. And she sent it to me, and I tried it right after I got home from the hospital when breastfeeding failed for the 3rd time, again, due to my Hashimoto's. And the first thing I noticed was an improvement in my mood and a change in my sleep. That intrigued me. I'm a psychotherapist by trade, and so I wanted to know why they were doing that. And it turns out that our products focus on gut health, reducing inflammation, and stabilizing blood sugar. Those 3 things happen to be responsible for a lot of our ailments and a lot of the things I was going through. Fast forward 11 months into my Plexus journey, I was off all 7 medications, and I was down 50 pounds. So there is hope. I'm finally the mom that I want to be for my kids, and setting that example. I'm able to keep up with them. And I also had a 4th Plexus baby that turned 4 today. And it was the best pregnancy out of the 4. Okay. So I'd like to start these meetings by addressing a question that's on everybody's mind right now. How can my family and I boost our immune systems? Number 1, drink your water. Water helps carry oxygen to your body cells, which results in properly functioning systems. It also works in removing toxins from your body. You'll hear us say that a lot. Drink your water. Make sure you quantify it so we know that you're drinking your water. Number 2, don't smoke. Smoking increases the susceptibility to infection and lowers protective antioxidants in the blood. Number 3, eat a diet high in fruits and vegetables. Again, nutrients and fibers. Studies show that eating 5 or more portions of fruits and vegetables daily significantly increases antibody response. Eat the rainbow. And we advocate for that in our wellness community for sure. Limit sugar. We know sugar is the culprit. Studies show that sugar causes an inflammatory response and lowers your immune system. Think about how many people get sick during the holidays. I wonder how much sugar they're eating around that time, right? So it's not just the weather. It also has a lot to do with what we're consuming. 5, exercise regularly. Exercise balances stress hormones such as cortisol. I know for one, I could not live without exercising with 4 small children. When cortisol is too high, it suppresses your immune function. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Studies show that being overweight can weaken the body's immune system and reduce the ability to fight off infections. If you must drink alcohol, drink only in moderation, okay? Number 7, get adequate sleep. Recommended healthy sleep is 7 to 9 hours for most adults. We've been talking a lot about sleep hygiene with some of my ambassadors, and I think we should talk about that more in Healthy and Strong, because I think it's a great thing to talk about, especially with us that are working from our phones and tend to do that late into the evening. Number 8, take steps to avoid infection. Common sense, right? Well, you'd think, but wash your hands frequently and be aware of avoiding touching your face. I didn't know how much I touched my face until COVID, for sure, right? Are you a hugger? I am too, but let's keep the hugs to a minimum when there's a global health concern. Number 9, try to minimize your stress. As stress increases, the stress hormone corticosteroid increases, and that can suppress the effectiveness of the immune system. Just a side note, my daughter, for her birthday, got a yoga Barbie did you even know that those existed? But they're so cool. So she like walks my 4-year-old through like meditation, and her like heart lights up, and like she said, he do like deep breathing. Anyway, it's phenomenal. I recommend you get yourself one, or if you have a kid, maybe get it for them. And last but not least, protect your gut. Gut health is what we talk about. It's at the epicenter of our bodies, our health, and everything that goes along with it. With 80% of our immune system residing there, the state of our gut is top priority. In addition to a healthy diet, supplementation with probiotics and antifungal enzymes is critical. So then what I would do is I would say, you know, and now I'm going to screen share with you guys the most popular combo that we have to offer. And I will put up the triplex combo, the shorter version. It's like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. So sorry. What I would say first is this. Even if you follow the general health tips above, you are probably deficient in at least one, if not more, essential nutrients. That's where our products come in. Plexus is plant-based nutritional support to help you fill in the gap. I'm going to share my screen now and show you a video that explains what I mean. And then you put the triplex video in. Once you stop the screen share, you're going to ask questions and see if people are willing to respond. What could you relate to in that video? Was there anything that was said that reminded you of something that you're struggling with? Give them a chance to respond. Then there's an optional version for a second person to share their testimony. And I'm going to have Megan share hers. I think that with these virtual meetings, 2 testimonies can be more powerful. We've been instructed to keep our testimonies to 2 to 3 minutes, which I think is key for keeping people's attention. So go ahead, Megan. You unmute yourself.
Thank you, Kate. So happy to be here. I'm so happy to see all of your faces. So my story is pretty simple, and it's really like a lot of other people's stories. I used to be the person that was exhausted throughout the day, craving sugar, seeking caffeine, or needing a nap to get through my day. I also had a lot of grogginess in the mornings. My acid reflux kept me from laying flat at night. I had trouble falling asleep and staying asleep. I was full of anxiety, stress, nervousness, even though I am an extrovert. I would also find myself snapping at my kids, or just feeling like I could go off the deep end when it was the littlest things. So why was I so upset? Also, and I don't necessarily love talking about this, but I feel like I'll do someone a disservice by not. It would take me 2 to 3 days to poop. It was so bad during my second pregnancy that it would induce Braxton Hicks. I even left a conference when I was working at the time to go to the doctors because the Braxton Hicks were so bad, and it was all because I was backed up. Kind of embarrassing. I had a background of being healthy, being an athlete, being involved in fitness, as people knew me well at the gym. And so it's not that I wasn't trying to do things that were it's not that I wasn't trying to do things that were healthy for my life, but I was still struggling with all those things that I listed. About 5 years ago, I decided to give this a try, even though I was super skeptical. A few months before I was introduced, I had just gotten told by my doctor at the time the way I was feeling was most likely going to be my new norm, as I now had 3 kids. So I just thought, why not try this? Because if I was going to be honest with myself, I didn't feel great. I was doing the right things, but what I was doing just wasn't working. So with all of this said, I'm happy to report that I fall asleep before my husband. I sleep soundly through the night and fall right back to sleep if I get up when nature calls. There's no more acid reflux, no more monthly cramps. And after 90 days, I began to lose inches and gain muscle. Ever since, I've been down 4 pant sizes, up 6 pounds, being able to maintain. If anything, if you want to try Plexus in order just to poop, and you're wondering if it can help you, you're wondering if regularity is possible, my answer to you is yes. And it's going to change your life forever, because there's nothing better than eliminating regularly and being free of years and years and years of irregularity. I'm so thankful that Kate told me about these products at a baby shower, and I will never forget that day because she helped me change my life. So And my story in a nutshell.
That's awesome, Megan. That is so good. Okay, so when you were reading that, you just had it like on a document up there? Okay, because I'm so like I can't do the technology. Okay, I'll have to have you tell me because it's better than going like this. So I'll have to figure it out. But it was so good, like so good. So good. Okay. So then we're going to go over the 3 roots of plexus, and we're going to show the products as we explain them. I totally forgot the products. I had them all in my house, but we'll just pretend. The root of plexus is consciously clean skin care that makes your skin glow and look amazing. If you are interested in skincare, this is going to be the pack that you would be interested in starting with. So it would be the 2 Joyum 60-day serums and the 7-day trial of Slim. That particular welcome pack would be what we would show them. You also get a bonus 7-day trial of Slim that you can mix with your collagen. So I guess that's the $179 pack. It is. It's a $199 pack that's on sale for $179 right now. And they say that it's $169 because their team is offering $20 off. So we have to play with that. You know, I might be able to offer that to some of my people. Some people might not be able to offer that. That's okay. Okay, guys. So we can just change the numbers and we will figure that out prior to the virtual meeting that we have set up for you. Okay. The second root of plexus is gut health and root healing, getting your body balanced from the inside out. If gut health and root healing are more your thing, we are going to be looking at the triplex as your option to begin with. The third root of plexus is natural health, healthy weight loss and energy. If weight loss and weight management is something that you really wanting to tackle, then your package is going to be the simple pack that has lean, Metaburn, and Slim in it. Now, maybe you're somebody who wants to try a little bit of everything. Maybe you are curious about gut health and root healing and weight loss, and you want your skin to look absolutely beautiful. We actually have some combo packs that are incredible. Right now, they are on sale for $159, again, because of all the deals. But they retail for about $350. I mean, just saying that out loud, that's like $200 off. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to be like, really? And they are such a good deal, even without a discount. And in that pack, you're going to get a 30-day night and day serum, the triplex combo, and you can also get the lean meal replacement shake. We're also going to kind of switch gears and talk a little bit about membership price and the benefits that you have with each type of membership. So it's only $9.95 to join this month, which is amazing. It's usually $39.95, so you're getting $30 off. And with your $9.95 membership, there are incredible benefits that you get. The first benefit is that you pay about 25% less for your products, and with your welcome pack order, you are paying 50% less than a customer would pay. So that alone is a no-brainer. The second benefit is that we have a loyalty rewards program that simply rewards people for loving their products and taking them consistently, doing what we're supposed to be doing, right? As we are advocating for our health and other people's health. And when you participate in our loyalty rewards program, every 3rd month, you are going to be eligible for a free full-size product. So you can, this is Perks. If somebody doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is Plexus Perks. And if you go to the Help Center, you can type in Plexus Perks and all the information will come up about them. It's amazing. Basically, it's just points for being consistent and having 100 PV subscription go through every month. You can change what's in your subscription anytime up to the date prior to it shipping out. Again, we need to be talking to people about this because there's several people that I've reached out to recently that aren't, you know, my level 1s or 2s that didn't know about this, and they're consistently ordering 100 PV worth of product. So why not be on a subscription, right? It's as simple as putting an alarm in your phone or something to remind you to change it and modify if need be, okay? And then they get Perks points. I just added a free bottle of collagen to my order that I got this month. So it's awesome. It's really, really cool. The third benefit with our company is you can also make money back on your own orders. This is very unique to Plexus, guys. Most companies do not do this. Anything over 100 PV of your personal order you make commission on. My family order is between like $400 to $600 a month, just depends on what we need, maybe a little bit less sometimes. So I make 25% of that back. So that's pretty cool. It's a big discount. And it's already at wholesale pricing. The fourth benefit and bonus, especially in the month of April, which is really incredible and generous of our company, is that they are walking the walk and talking the talk. They really believe that if you have been blessed, you need to be a blessing. And so what they have done is not only discounted the welcome pack, but they've also discounted the membership fee. And then on top of that, if you want to start your healthcare journey or skincare journey with 3 of your friends, I would love to host a Zoom just like this for you and your 3 friends to learn about these products. And when 3 of your friends join you, you will make $320 in referral bonuses. So whether your desire is to just get started on the products and have incredible results, or maybe you fit into the second category, which is that you would like to try the products and you would like to make the $320 I just spoke about, or the third path, which is doing more what I've done, which is basically you try the products, you want to make a little extra money, but you want to do even more than that. Maybe you are really interested in health and wellness. You really need the income opportunity and you are really passionate about helping other people. Because guys, that's all it takes is a heart and the willingness to just love on people and guide them through their journey. We're not expected to have all the answers. We're expected to be there for them and provide them resources to get the answers that they need and to have tight-knit follow-up. We have to be helping these people on their journeys. And that's how you increase retention, is by just making sure you stay in contact with them and establishing a good mode of communication and just having that accountability there. You really need the income opportunity and you are really passionate about helping other people. If that's you, we have a place for you too. Step A, step B, step C, whichever one fits you, we are here to help. So we've got about 5 minutes left. So if anybody has any questions, I can answer them now, or if anything came up when you were watching that video and you are thinking about or wondering if these products can help you, I'm here to answer those questions now. So then you answer those questions. Does anybody have any questions? Like, I'm serious. Does anybody have any questions? Because we do have some new people on here. Good. Okay. Closing. Words to say. And so what we are going to do now is your friend Megan, who invited you, is going to put you in a chat with me, and we're going to discuss your own personal individual concerns or interests and what pack would be best for you to start with. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. I can't wait to talk with you more. Okay, so that's what a Zoom is going to look like. Fairly short and sweet, right? It's only 9:34 and we didn't start until 6 after. So that's great, you know, and that's what we want. We don't want it dragging on more than 30 minutes, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. And then immediately following that Zoom, we have what we do with that person, right? I already said that you're going to start a 3-way chat with me and the people that were in that Zoom, so we can individually discuss their goals, and we're going to kind of see what path they're thinking, you know, 1, 2, or 3. And from there, we are going to present, you know, how to do that. Basically, they're not giving anybody an option except Ambassador. So obviously, they can say, you know, I'm really interested in trying the BioCleanse. And if that's all that they want to start with, that's okay, right? But you would start them out as a preferred customer because they don't really meet the requirement to be an ambassador. And you can help them love the product that they chose so that they can see the benefits of our products and eventually, you know, be able to get on the triplex or help other people. If their answer is no, like they just not ready right now, thank you so much for the Zoom, I appreciate it, then you're going to say this. You're going to say, and this is all going to be given to you guys, so don't worry about like writing this down. Like literally, we will give you what to say when you guys host these Zooms, okay? We are here to help you. You're gonna say, okay, what's your address? I'm gonna send you 3 sticks of Slim in the mail as a thank you for coming. We will also add you to our 3-day challenge group that starts on Monday. And just a heads up, we might switch our challenge groups from to Tuesday through Thursdays, just because they find it to be more beneficial to give people Monday for prep instead of Sunday, which I could probably agree with. And as far as shipping is concerned, so I'm going to talk to Suzanne, who I run the 3 days with. If you're not able to give somebody 3 sticks of Slim, please don't feel like you have to. You can give them 1 stick. We can figure out something else to say if they say no. Just be working with the person that is hosting the Zoom for you, because all of that is figure outable. That's what Emily says all the time. Figure outable, which is true. So this is kind of going to be our new way to set people up for success. If one of those people from the Zoom is a 3 and they want this opportunity and they love people and want to share with people, they're going to immediately start at the beginning that we started at tonight. They're going to make their list. They're going to they're going to schedule their virtual video meeting. They're going to do their reach out with verbiage we give them. Of course, change it and make it your own. I want it to be genuine and from your heart. But these people that we're trying to invite to Zooms are going to be our warm market. And I know I mentioned that in the beginning. So it's not going to be super uncomfortable. We're not going to reach out to like our, great, great, great uncles, aunts. So like we need to make sure that we're, putting them in easy. And then from there, when they message you back saying, yes, I'd be interested in learning more, then you say, great, I would love for you to hop on our virtual meeting on Thursday night at 8 p.m. And I will also add you to our wellness community so that you can get the support you need while exploring your health journey. You can tell them what we talk about in there if you want or not. But we always want to make sure people are in our health community, and then we have the virtual meeting. Now here's the caveat. Not everybody's going to love virtual meetings, okay? And if that's not your jam, like or their jam, we can totally do something different. I've hosted Facebook parties. We can do a party on Instagram Live. Like we can do things totally different. We can do 3-day trial groups, whatever feels comfortable to you. They just know that with these virtual Zooms, face-to-face contact, being able to talk to them and hear your story and see your face is just a lot more beneficial. The likelihood of them joining and feeling better is exponential. You know what I mean? So, that's just something to think about. But someone might be totally freaked out to even like get on a Zoom virtual meeting. So just keep that in mind is what I'm saying. Okay. So then from here, we're also going to do a training soon on onboarding, because it's so simple. Like literally all you do is send them to their virtual office and you walk them through day 1 through 3. You do that with them, get to know day 1 through 3 yourself. Okay. So you know what they're doing. Quinn, if you haven't done that yet, if you go to your virtual office resource library, it says new ambassadors start here. And you just click on it and it has day 1, day 2, day 3, all the things you should do, what you should be getting linked up to. And then from there, we just go into this stuff, okay? That's how you help somebody share. And we're gonna also be doing a training on follow-up, because with customers and ambassadors, not with a prospect. Follow up with your people. Because just because somebody joins for the opportunity doesn't mean that you're off the hook with helping them have success with the product, right? We want to do that. And we want to make sure that we retain them and that they're happy with their results, because I can confidently say without a shadow of a doubt, we have had a 100% success rate with people who communicate with me, who work with me, and who are consistent. They're doing their part, right? the girl who eats cupcakes and pizza all day and is like, well, I took my block. I mean, no, you know what I mean? It's not going to work for you. You have to do your part. And I'm very upfront and honest with people about that in the beginning, and that has helped me a lot. There's even been a couple cases where I said, you know, I don't think you're ready. I just don't think you're ready. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure. They're literally setting themselves up for failure because they're like, I can't quit my pop. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do, you know what I mean? It's just, when you're ready, let me know and I will help you in every, you know, every step of the way. So just kind of navigate that with people. But those are the trainings to come. But I wanted to get this out there because I'm really excited about these. We already have some scheduled, which is exciting and fun. So I need to like read that script a bunch to get better at it. And then I need to talk to you, Meg, about how to get down the screen. Anybody have questions about that process? No? Everybody excited about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. It's just a nice thing to be face to face. Does everybody think having a couple every month in Stone and how so that you can invite people to them that maybe miss them or would be helpful?
Yeah.
Okay. They might be bigger just because if everybody is inviting, but I don't see them getting like out of hand or anything. So
so then just to clarify, so the ones that are set in stone, it's going to be like you're hosting it and I'm your second speaker?
Or you're hosting it and I'm your second speaker.
Okay, sounds good. And then
yeah, I would like to do one way and one the other way, because
yeah, I would too. I think that's great. And then my next question, I guess, was like, all my level ones that are on this Zoom I'll do it and they'll be my second speaker.
Yeah, the person that's inviting should be the second speaker. Obviously on ours that we're setting in stone, you know, I mean, we can be inviting too, right? But we're just gonna, you know, or like, let's say Christine is like, you know what, I have 3 people hopping on that Zoom, the Set in Stone Zoom. Christine could be our second speaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to make it work for everybody. So just let us know, guys, if you know that you're gonna have some people attending those. We would love to hear your testimony. We would love for you to share. We would love to get you more comfortable with that. So,
and then I kind of want to put this out there, like, if say it's a very, very new person and they're just like, I'm not really ready to share. I will maybe say hi to all my friends, sure, but I'm really not sure what I would say. And obviously we can give them tips to say. Maybe we can invite, like I can invite Jackie or Christine to come on and they could be my second speaker if they're willing to. And that gives them a chance to get practice sharing, get more comfortable, and just be in the vibe of what's happening. Okay.
Absolutely. And you know what I'll do also is I will share the format of this, because it even tells you exactly what to put in your testimony. There's so many documents that we've gotten from Brooke and Emily. I'm very like nervous to like just put them all in Pink Freedom, because I think people would be like, you know, it's too much. But we have verbiage for everything, okay? So if you need help with your testimony to get it to 2 to 3 minutes, we will tell you exactly what you're supposed to do. And I will actually read it off for you right here, because it's super, super simple. And you can even just jot this down. You're going to tell your Plexus story. You're going to keep it short. You're going to focus on how you felt and what was missing before Plexus. How you discovered Plexus, meaning who connected you. How your life is better now because of Plexus. That's it. Okay. Megan's was beautifully done, so we'll designate her as testimony helper.
I have to say that was like the first time that I've actually written it down. And
I know.
It made it so easy. I even timed it. I had my son come on time.
It's way more powerful too, just because, you know, we're not like, and blah, you know, because that's how I usually am in a live video. I'm not a very good public speaker. I'll get better. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming. This is recorded, so I will get this up on our team page for those of you who were not able to come tonight. It was good to see your faces, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.